Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update on Tesla stock. Let's talk about the actual price action and why I think we could see even a new all-time high in 2025 before the price may drop down. This is of course not financial advice. Please make your own due diligence. I only give you my opinion based on the chart, guys. Okay, let's start here with the Tesla chart. I will start with the indicators first before we enable the drawings, and let's see where Tesla is trading at. Yeah, when we see the overall pattern here since, let's say since the end of 2024, we might see coming up here a double top pattern, very comparable to Bitcoin, guys. You can see also my Bitcoin videos here on the channel where I analyzed Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin already starts to drop, and we can see that Tesla is building up maybe a similar double top pattern. In a perfect trading world, guys, that would mean that we see here a slightly higher high incoming. So even the price at the $500 mark or higher is possible. To be honest, guys, I'm bullish on Tesla for the future, but I would never buy here at these price levels. This is my personal strategy. I think it's even more wise to go short, but please watch the video until the end. We talk about all the price scenarios here, but I just want to tell you that I think that we could see a new all-time high incoming. When we switch here to the daily chart for a second, we can see that there is already something like a double top pattern building up. We can see that here, small gap up. We came here, blop, the first top, second top slightly higher. You can see that here slightly higher than the previous top, and we see a correction. This is what I honestly also expect in the weekly chart here for Tesla. The thing is, guys, that the market already starts to shift a little bit. We have already some corrections for the big tech stocks, but I mentioned that in some of my previous videos where I also analyzed the S&P 500, that not all stocks have their peak yet. And I think that Tesla is one of them, which could go a little bit higher before maybe also the market starts to sell off this stock. The good news are that a lot of small and mid cap stocks are doing the opposite right now. So they are bleeding out and start to squeeze right now. I always scan the market for potential stocks which have some, let's call it, bullish potential. And I show you here one ticker where we had yesterday a 405% squeeze, ticker is INHD. The stock squeezed 405% in total and then immediately started to sell off here in even, and finished the day with minus 33%. This is an absolute crazy volatility. But it was very predictable, guys. The squeeze happened here at November 24, and I posted this ticker already here at the beginning of November on my Patreon, where I also mentioned here the liquidity zone, where I expect something to happen, where the party starts. This is this green box here. And also I mentioned to my members, of course, already beginning of November, guys, not yesterday. I already said that the main algo supply for this ticker is $3.05. And as you can see, as soon as the ticker hit $3.05, we had this massive, absolute incredible sell-off reaction, but in total a 405% squeeze, guys. So if you also want to see stocks like that, of course, very volatile stuff, but there is some good opportunities sometimes. There are some good opportunities. You can join us here on Patreon. There I have the so-called full package membership. This is my most popular membership. We have a huge community on Patreon. And with the full package membership, you get unlimited access to all my content, including these weekly member stocks, swing trade alerts. I have trading tutorials. So everybody who just starts to learn trading, guys, here is a lot of content, tons of content waiting for you. And the link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is available here in the video description. So for Tesla, guys, as I said, I expect that Tesla could go a little bit higher. But after this final move, which we could see now here in November or December, there is also some downside potential. When we go back one more time here to the daily chart before I show you the drawings, we can see that we also have here a very important signals in the chart. I always use here my so-called RSI Ultimate indicator, guys. You can see here the Gap Indicator Pro, which shows you the nearest gaps to the up and downside. For Tesla, there are no more up gaps in the chart, and this is a very important information because Tesla is closing all open up gaps, guys. There are no more open up gaps in the daily chart. When you see these green fields here, I will zoom in for you. It's a very helpful indicator. You can see here that has been a previous open up gap for Tesla, and it has been filled as well in the past. So whenever you see open up gaps, in the daily chart for Tesla, the chance that Tesla will fill those gaps is very, very high. All gaps have been filled. On the opposite side, guys, we have now a lot of open down gaps, and the chance that we fill those open down gaps is also very high. Of course, not all of them, but when we now enable my drawings here, and the chart is still the same, guys, nothing changed. Tesla is a very easy stock to trade, in my opinion. If you bought Tesla, let's say back in 2020 or earlier, I think, guys, you have a very, very good chance that maybe we will never see these prices again. However, guys, this is just as long as we stay in this so-called bull market. Yeah, even we have in between bear markets here, you can see that Tesla is still building higher lows and higher highs. So the bullish structure for the stock is still active. I will switch off for a second the indicators that you have a clear picture here. By the way, guys, also all my indicators here, this here is one of my most popular indicators, the RSI Ultimate indicator, where you have these Powerball signals. I can show you that here as well, and the bear attack signals. So for example, when Tesla had here last time a Powerball signal that was back here in March 2025, you can see here was a white candle in the chart. Sorry, a blue candle here. This is the Powerball signal. And after that Powerball signal, Tesla started here to rip to the upside, guys. Same what we have here in the opposite side is this bear attack signal. This is a bearish signal. Yes, Tesla went a little bit higher, but that means that the bears are starting to sell here. You know, this is here the bearish zone, guys, and this is also visible by these indicators. I have still a discount, limited discount on these indicators, which end December 1st. You can go here on the webpage, guys. The link to my indicators is also in the video description. And the RSI Ultimate indicator and my so-called Squeeze Calendar Pro and the Gap Indicator Pro are my most popular indicators, guys. So for Tesla, we have only 3 price levels. I will switch off the indicators right now. We have $320 US, $231 US, and $180 US. These are the only 3, let's call it significant price levels which we have for Tesla, guys. And it doesn't matter how long you zoom out. As I said, when you go before 2020, okay, that's a different trading setup. But in this range, guys, these are the 3 price levels where you have to watch out for. There is a mini support at $373 US, but these are the price levels, guys. So if the market peak is in for Tesla, the market makers, the algos, will start to retest the previous price level, especially when we are in a bear market. So keep that in mind. This is not to scare you, but this is simply, guys, what Tesla is doing here over and over again, right? You can see the last time when we touched here this top line of my trend channel that was here back in December 2024. Tesla had a massive technical reaction here, a sell-off from more than 56% back to this price range here, guys, $231 US. When you zoom out, you can see we have a lot of gap ups and gap downs here exactly at these price levels, which means that the algos waiting here. Of course, when the price stays above that level, this is bullish, but when the algos bring the price below that, that usually ends into a bearish sell-off. So what is the worst case scenario, guys? Yeah, I mean, first, the good news are that I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think that we will see here a price back here in the $486 range, maybe even $500, that we see here something like this, a spike outside of this trend channel. This is possible. That would be, in my opinion, the final move, at least when the market does not short squeeze, right? The chance that the market, makes some bullish short squeeze is still there. But in my opinion, it is time for a correction. And I think, as you can see, Bitcoin and so on, it already started. In case we see a sell-off incoming, guys, we will retest $373 US, the mini support here. And then the more significant price range is $320 US. If you see a gap down, guys, if Tesla comes here to $320 US, and you see something like a gap down overnight, you will see some news. The news will tell you some reasons why that happened, guys. You will first see it in the chart, and then the news will try to explain you why that happened. Keep that in mind. Here are the trading algos. If this support breaks, there is a high chance that we even go back to $230 US and lower. In case of a bear market, when we see here a long bear market, guys, then in my opinion, the bullish demand zone is unchanged. $180 US could be one of the future price goals for Tesla, but I will keep you, of course, updated. If you want, guys, if you want to see more Tesla videos, please bring this video here above 300 likes, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if this video gets more than 300 likes within 2 days, guys, then I know that you want to see more Tesla videos and I will do it for you guys. I thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to check out the discount links in the video description. I wish you nothing but the best, great success with all your trades, and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.